Hope lives, always. And sometimes our ability to withstand storms, to be a steadfast symbol of hope for ourselves and for others, depends a lot on where we are standing. I want to read to you a song. It's in the Bible, and it's from the book of Psalms. A lot of people don't realize that the book of Psalms is like the hymnal of the Bible. It is songs, one right after another. That's what a psalm is. And these are songs that were sung in worship for generations. I want to read to you the first part of the very first psalm. Blessed is the man who does not walk in the counsel of the wicked, or stand in the way of sinners, or sit at the seat of mockers. But his delight is in the law of the Lord, and on his law he meditates day and night. He is like a tree planted by streams of water, which yields its fruit in season, and whose leaf does not wither. Whatever he does prospers. It is impossible for me to read that and not think about this tree on the way to my house in my hometown. Growing up, I had to drive past this tree every single time I went to school or went to town. Anytime I went down that road, there was this pasture. And in the pasture was this pond. And there's no trees anywhere in the pasture except for this one tree. And it was a perfect tree. It was the tree that you draw when someone asks you to draw a tree. It looked just like that. Perfectly symmetrical. Absolutely perfect. And this tree grew right on the side of the bank. The side of this tree, the very base of this tree, touched the water just a little bit. And it didn't matter if we had another summer of drought. And in Georgia, that is a pretty typical summer. Or another summer of every day being 100-degree heat. Or a winter that's unusually cold. It didn't matter. That tree always looked perfect. It was the perfect example of what a tree is supposed to look like. It was always green when none of the other trees were. And it's because it was growing right by the water. Its foundation was set. Its roots were firmly in place, soaking up what it needed to withstand the storms. That's what I hope for us. That we can place ourselves. Maybe it's within a group of people in our family. Maybe it's by calling our church family. Maybe it's by calling people who we support and who support us. Maybe it's through the mail or through these videos, but my hope is that somehow we can place ourselves right by the water, right close to what we need. That during the storms that we see, when the wind bears down, when the heat seems too much, that we are able to thrive and grow so much that when others look at us, they see us as an example of what a life of hope is supposed to look like. Because hope lives always.